Alright, so I'm making this video reply for a viewer for the how to install the EQ. He said he has 3 4-channel amps, 4 6x9s, 4 6.5s, and 4 super tweeters, and a 2100 Hifonics. How would he connect the EQ to run them all off the same EQ? Help needed. Alright, so what you would do is for the 6x9s and the 6.5s and the super tweeters, since you have 4 4-channel amps, you can wire those up straight into each 4-channel amplifier. Should be no problem. As long as they're not over 4 ohms and under 2 ohms, you'll be fine. You can bridge it and run it in different configurations. That's just the simplest way to hook it up, and you're not going to get any more power out of them anyway. Yeah, so that settles that. As far as how to run them all off the same EQ, you have your head unit preamp out, right? That's going to go into your EQ. The EQ that I'm running anyway has 3 sets of outs. Has front, rear, and sub. So assuming that the Hifonics 2100 is the sub, of course, you would run those. Actually, you would take one of these, probably the white one, and split it off into your RCAs that you run into the back, and run them back to the back to your bass amp. The rears, assuming you have the 4 6x9s in the back, you would run that to your 1 4-channel amp going to the back, and assuming that you have the 6.5s and the super tweeters in the front, you'd run them to those 2 amps. Now you're saying, okay, I got the super tweeters in the front and the 6.5s in the front, but I only have 1 set of RCAs. Well, that's when you split them. You'd use one of these. You can either get this in a 1 female, 2 male configuration, or the opposite. 1 male, 2 female at that end. I like using these because you can already split them when you're back at the back of the amps, or where the amps are rather. You just plug in your RCA from the front, splits it out. So you need 2 of these for your front end configuration. So you would have your 2 front end amps, and you would split the one off with that and split the other one off into that. So it kind of looks messy, but all you need to have is just 1 set of RCAs going into the EQ. That's all I've got right now. I only have my front set of RCAs from my head unit running into the EQ, and everything works just fine. Everybody thinks, oh, you have to have a high-end head unit. Not at all. My DSX 100 from Sony right now on Sonic Electronics is running about, I think, $90 plus shipping. And that's it. So, alright, I hope this answers your question, helps you out a lot. If you have any other questions, feel free to hit me back. Later.